Hello everybody, this is Teresa Swan, and for a long time now I've been wondering about why people are getting more cancers, and especially that cancer and many brain diseases. And I've been saying to my dad for years, it's obviously what's in the food, the water, chemicals they spray in the air. Air fresheners, don't use those unless absolutely necessary, because they're all chemicals. We use bleach very minimally, if that's how you say it, because they're all chemicals and we breathe them in and they're extremely toxic. So just in the last 6 months I've been really looking at shampoos and what's in shampoos, and I've changed to shampoos that are more expensive obviously, but they've got far less things in, mainly natural things, which is great. I've changed my soaps to not the liquid soaps. You can get natural liquid soaps, but I've changed to the blocks of soap, and they cost about £2 a bar. If you get them on offer like Holland and Barrett, you can get them not buy one get one free, or buy one get one half price, and they're just pure loveliness. You have to watch out that some have palm oil in, and I did order one off Amazon that was an African black bar of soap, which was lovely, but I found out it had palm oil in, and it's not palm oil that is grown and not affecting the wildlife, so I couldn't use that anymore, so I stopped using that one. So this is all trial and error, and I'm finding out more and more things. Then I thought a couple of weeks ago I'm going to start looking at things that I have been putting on my face, and I'm not very happy. Well, this is called Simple Kind to Skin Purifying Cleansing Lotion. It's got multivitamins in it, which it may have, but this little lovely also has lots of other horrible things in it. And I've been using Simple products for 5 years or more, because other things were irritating my skin and my eyes. But this, I started to look up the ingredients on the internet. You just type them into Google and you can find sites, chemical sites, and you can spend time looking down them at the toxicity. I don't know how to pronounce a lot of these words, but this cleansing lotion that's kind to skin contains isopropyl palmitate, and this is a skin, eye and respiratory irritator. It contains cetyl alcohol, that's a mild skin irritative and eye irritative. Sodium hydroxide, which can burn your skin and can cause eye damage. Now, I love my eyes and they're precious. It actually says on one of them it can cause serious eye damage to organs, and it says on this website, which is about public chemicals, it says do not breathe in. And millions of people have been using skin items with sodium hydroxide. It's actually very commonly in things. That's my dog barking at anyone near the door, sorry. And this says on the chemical awareness site, do not breathe in, and we put this on our face. More shockingly is the thing in this called EDTA. This can cause eye irritation, eye damage fertility or the unborn child, can cause reproductive toxicity and damage to organs. And it says on the advice site for chemicals, wash off thoroughly when you get this on your skin. This thing in here that we leave on our skin, this has something in it that says you should wash off thoroughly if it makes contact with skin or eyes. It also contains something called methylparaban. Now, all parabens cause cancer. This says this causes skin, eye and respiratory irritation, may increase breast cancer and accelerate tumours, and it causes skin, eye damage and cancer of the eyes. Wow. Another one it contains is nitropropane, and that is very toxic, and it can also contain something called BHT. This can cause cancer, asthma, behavioural problems in children. So start looking at things you give your children. What's in their hair washes, their shower gels you use. Has it got something in called BHT? And this can cause endocrine disruption, which is your hormones. Now, I've had a thyroid problem since my youngest son was born, so 15 years? Yeah, 15 years I was diagnosed with it. Now, what caused that? Endocrine disruption. And it can affect the testes, so it could affect men's fertility and possibly give them cancer. And it affects the thyroid. So more and more people actually, this is fact, are getting thyroid problems, underactive, overactive. Well, it's been caused by what we're putting on our skin. Our skin is the biggest organ in our body. So see it as like you would your heart, your liver, your lungs. This is an organ, so you have to look after it. So that's that little beauty, kind to skin apparently. This is something I first bought about over a year ago. Now doesn't that look quite innocent? Look, it's clear liquid. Micellar water. It's a cleansing lotion. Kind to skin. Apparently simple, sensitive skin experts. This is worse, believe it or not. Well, one of the first ingredients is hexylene. It causes irritation of nose, eyes, throat, headache, dizziness, nausea and drowsiness it can do. Glycol can cause serious eye irritation, damage and organ toxicity. Butylene glycol can cause a cough if you inhale it, because if you put it on your skin you may well be breathing it, mightn't you, at the time. It can cause brain, liver and kidney abnormalities. Now this is another thing I've been wondering about for years. Why do people's kidneys fail? What has caused that? Something is causing that, isn't it? Of course, all the things have been put on their skin, possibly. Oh, a nice long one. Centrimonium chloride can cause skin irritation, corrosion. That's nice. Eye irritation, damage to eyes. Oh, it goes on. Respiratory irritation, organ toxicity, vapor irritating to eyes, nose and throat. And on the chemical site it says wash off after use. You put this on your skin and leave it there. Tetrasodium EDTA. This is yes, one of those again. Eye irritation, damage to organs and eyes. Wash off after handling is the advice on the chemical website. Do not breathe in. Well, we do. We're putting it on our nose, all over our face. It can cause cough, sore throat, redness and pain in eyes. So I've had that before. If ingested, which say your child drunk this, it would cause, or you've got maybe even a bit on your lips, burning in throat, chest, abdominal pain and diarrhea. So a lot of people, when they get diarrhea and sickness, they think it's a bug and it's actually something that's gone on them, they've put on them. Potassium chloride, the advice on the chemical side is to, when you use this, to wear safety gloves. Now I would be, as everyone would be, putting this on a bit of a cotton wool pad, a cotton wool ball, so your fingers are touching it, aren't they? It says to wear safety gloves when you're in contact with potassium chloride, which is in this. If you inhale it, it causes a cough, causes eye and redness and pain. Ingested, if you did, nausea, vomit, weakness and diarrhea. Now this one, when I've been doing this, I have actually had to stop at times because I'm shocked. This contains something called DMDM hydrantoin. It is a formaldehyde releaser. Now I knew, without knowing really what it is, I knew formaldehyde is dangerous. So it says this thing in this is toxic in contact with skin, burns and causes eye damage, cancer and genetic defects. Do not breathe in and wash thoroughly, it says, if you get this on your skin. And they sell this to put on your face or wherever you want to put it. There's another thing that's very hard for me to say. It's propylene butyrlerbonate. I will put this underneath all these things. allergic skin reaction, damage to organs with a repeated exposure. Well, I'm actually pretty angry that I've been putting this on my face. No more. You can repair the damage to your organs, so please don't despair. If you get this on your skin, advice is to wash it off and do not breathe in. So that's another lovely product, simple products that are kind to the skin apparently. Not. I actually don't know what to do with these now, because if they're toxic, I can't pour this down the drain, can I? If it goes to a rubbish dump, what do we do with it? You really need to take it to somewhere that destroys chemicals, which of course they probably just stuff it down the drain. Now, when I've been using for months now coconut oil on my skin. I've just started to do it on my hair. You can put it on your hair for 10 minutes, or you could leave it on overnight or a few hours. Just spread it through your hair. It's lovely. Moisturiser for your skin and your lips, your hair, everywhere. But I started to use this. Now yesterday I was almost banging my head on the table. Aloe vera gel. I used to use this on my children when I used all those different sorts of things with nappy rash and nothing works. Then I went to Holland & Barrett and I bought this, and it worked. Aloe vera gel, 99.9% safety, because it's got aloe vera in. Well, it's not, because this contains in it something called EDTA, which is, it's called disodium EDTA. So this is the thing. In this, what I believe was natural, but of course they do put the information on there, and it is up to us to read it, you see, so you can't sue anybody because they say, well, it's on there. It is in capital letters, which is also what they highlight as being something dangerous, isn't it? The EDTA in this causes eye irritation, damage fertility of the unborn child, reproductive toxicity and damage to organs. Wash off thoroughly is the advice, and I've been putting this on me and my son because I've been trying to use natural things. Of course this isn't natural. It also contains sodium hydroxide, which burns and causes eye damage, and I was actually putting that only for about a week on my eyelashes because I thought, oh, aloe vera, it's lovely, and my eyebrows, so no more of course because I can't use this now. Potassium sorbate, I don't know if I found out what that one is. It sounds okay, doesn't it? But probably not. Probably not. But that's the worst one. That's disodium EDTA. There is something else in here I haven't looked up yet. It's in one of my other lists. There's other nasty things in this, by the way. So I started to look on the internet yesterday for aloe vera gel, all different sorts of companies, without that in, and I can't find one. They've all got this EDTA in, which can cause damage to organs, unborn children, fertility, all sorts of things. So, can't use that. I bought this for my son. He's 15, and as lots of people do, you know, we all did, teenagers, you get spots, don't you? Because also what I know now, actually, spots can be releasing toxins out of your body, so they're not quite so horrible as you think, because it can be the toxins coming out of your body. And he is eating far better. He's avoiding sugars, he's drinking green tea, which I'm amazed he's actually listening to me. He's doing these sorts of things now. Not eating crisps, not fizzy drinks, you know, none of them things. Coke, by the way, is really bad for you. But I just said to him when I bought this, I said, you can use this till I find out what's in it, because I'd only just started to look at what's in these things, you see. This is called Glorious Mud Facial Mask. It says it's pure clay formula. Well, it is, but you must always be not deceived by what's on the front of labels, because this suggests, doesn't it, you pick it up, oh, pure clay. Well, this has in it betonite clay, so they're right, it's got clay in it, but it's also got something in it called imdazoline dinuria. Well, anyway, that I can't say releases formaldehyde, which is that dangerous thing that can cause all sorts of horrible nasties, which can cause cancers, shockingly horrible things, I'm afraid. It can also cause dermatitis. Now this is for skin that you're supposed to help your skin, so this can cause dermatitis. It's got sodium hydroxide in it, which causes the drain cleaner. It is actually used in drain, you know, for cleaning drains, so why would we put it on our face? That's the one that burns and causes eye damage. Phenolxythanol causes eczema, hives, can cause anaphylactic shock and skin inflammation. Then, if that's not nasty enough, this tube, 4 different parabens, which can cause breast cancer, decreased sperm production, cancer, skin cancer and cancer of the organs, endocrine disruption, your hormones, cancer. It also contains something called benzyl salicylate, irritation and allergic reactions. It's really shocking. So obviously he doesn't use this anymore. Methylisothiazolinine causes organ system toxicity. So you could be using this every week, every day, and your organs could break down and shut down and die. It can cause allergies. This is, as if the organ's not bad enough, this can cause something in this long word, the methylisothiazolinine. Anything really with a long word is dangerous in my mind, anything with too many letters, and anything with too many ingredients in is wrong. It can cause neurotoxicity. That's your nerve system. Now, I've been a carer for years, and I've worked with poor people who've got MS, horrible things, you know, and I used to think a lot, and I still do, why do they get these things? So this can affect your nervous system, which of course could cause things like multiple sclerosis, Parkinson's disease. Something in this can cause that. It also contains propylene glycol, butylene glycol, and these can cause brain, liver and kidney abnormalities. So people just think back years, and I doubt if my mum used things with this in. All these things that are on the shelves now that you can buy, there are solutions, you see. You don't need to spend loads of money. You can use, well, like last night I've used coconut oil on my face. Now for years I've used a moisturiser at night time, and then had to use one in the morning because my skin feels tight and dry, and I don't use soap, by the way, on my face. Well, I've been using these sort of things. Now I don't, by the way. I use witch hazel. Pure witch hazel in water. Cleanses your skin, tones your skin, it's lovely. So like I said, I've been using moisturiser at night, and then had to use some more in the morning after I've cleansed my face with something like that, them sort of things, toners, because then it's dry. So then I've been putting on more chemicals on my face, haven't I? So last night I put on coconut oil on my face, and this morning I was thinking, what should I use before I put my powder on my face? And that's another one, what's in the makeup. That's another one to do. I don't wear makeup, but there are obviously bad things in that too. So I was thinking about what I need to put on it, and I had my hand on my face, and I thought, I don't need to use anything, because you can't put coconut oil on before you put makeup on, really, because it's too greasy. But because of that, oils like coconut oil hold in the moisture in your face, in your skin, so it's still soft. So I don't need to put anything on, it's still soft. I've noticed before when I've put coconut oil on my legs, that even after I've had a shower and washed them, they still feel like they're waterproof, because that type of oil holds in the moisture. So if you put it all over your body for a couple of days, even showering, you'd be waterproof, so your skin wouldn't dry out. There are all sorts of things. I've ordered myself some castor oil. I've been doing this yesterday. Couldn't sleep very well when I went to bed because of thinking about all this. Castor oil, look up the wonderful qualities of that. I've ordered something called chamomile oil, which I found out absorbs into your skin, so you could use that before makeup. All sorts of lovely things. But this, you just look up this yourself. This contains disodium EDTA in capital letters on here. So this can cause damage to organs. Well, I will be researching lots more things, but please just have a look. Pick one thing you've got at home and just look at the ingredients of it on the internet. And if you wonder why you don't feel well some days, it's no wonder, is it? Because I have days when I feel really, really weak and drained. No wonder. Because I've been using this every day. Morning and night. So now my organs must be jumping up and down with glee. I can see them doing that actually. Because I've been guided to do this, you see. I'm doing this as well to help my son. I want him to tell his friends. I did hear him telling them on his headset when he was playing something they've been using on their skin causes cancer. So it's one of the things that can cause cancer, because there's all sorts of chemicals in our food. But like I said, our organ is this big. Our skin is this big organ. So look after it. It's precious, and your organs are precious. And I love my eyes, and my eyesight has been deteriorating, as they say it does because of your age. No, it does because of things like this. So I'm interested to know if my eyesight will actually get better when I stop using anything that's harmful to me. Apart from the food, you can wash it. You can wash things like grapes in vinegar. Wash the fruit. Look up. The internet is such a wonderful tool like that. You can look up. Type into YouTube how to wash pesticides off my food. You know, there are loads of people all over the world, wonderful, helpful people, have put videos on there for anything you want to look at, anything you want to know. It's a wonderful place, YouTube, for that. And you can also find on there natural solutions to things, skin treatments. I've found lovely videos of one lady, I don't know where she lived, probably America, that one. There's lots of Indian ladies who've put things on there about how they dye their hair with henna, what they do for their skin. You know, there's lots of helpful, wonderful information out there from these wonderful people. So very nice to speak to you. Please look at what you're putting on your face, and don't think because they're selling it on the shelf it must be safe. It's not. The people that make these type of things, because well, it doesn't actually, oh no, it's this Honda Bat on it, because they get it from a supplier that probably puts it in tubes for lots of other people, don't they? It's not. They are not actually probably making this. They're buying it off a supplier, aren't they, that does it? Apparently, I found out yesterday that one of the companies orders it from a big factory in Spain. So whether they're told to put these horrible things in, I don't know why they would if they had a choice. So they must have been told to put them in, mustn't they? Well, thank you all for listening, and I'll come back soon with good news about ways I'm trying to solve this for myself, my son, my family, and I'll show you the things that I've found that are really good for my skin. Thank you.